Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. Last time we won our war for West Francia, well, for Middle Francia, and we divorced our wife in an event which I believe is a new event, which was quite interesting. This episode I think we're going to get a new wife and we're going to see if we have a way to attack Lombardia and try and get the Empire of... is it Empire or Kingdom of Italia? One or the other. Yeah, it doesn't actually matter. I believe they're the same de jure space. Do we still have de jure? Yep, we have de jure empires. So the Empire is that much space and the Kingdom is the exact same amount of space. So that's fine. We have over our vassal limit, but that is because we divorced our wife. So our state diplomacy went down. Let's pick an ambition. I think we're going to pick get married again. And we'll arrange a marriage to someone. Let's see. We're gonna go for... looking for somebody with some kind of good genetic trait. The list is a little bit longer than last time. Previously it had not yet populated. We've got quick. That's a good trait we want in. We will remember her. In fact, I'll mark her as special interest so that... I did click mark as special interest, right? There it is, right. Okay. So she'll appear over there. Strong, that's... where did she go? That's another good one. Okay. And there doesn't appear to be any others. I'm skimming through very quickly. Yeah, actually we're finished the list now, pretty much. Rank, we could get a alliance with Lombardia, but it's the person we just divorced. He's probably not very interested. And no other people. I think that's the one we just divorced anyway. Yeah, Dufreda. Could be. Okay, so we got to choose between Kungunde or Gunhilde. I can say Gunhilde, which is, as if that's how it's pronounced, which is a good advantage. She has very low diplomacy, but she has a little bit higher martial. Do I want quick or strong? Quick is 3 to everything. Strong is just general good. We don't have any tribal vassals, but if we were to get some later, that would be a good opinion bonus to get in there. But quick is just generally very, very good. See the other traits. Kind, trusting, nothing interesting there. Got thrifty clerk, which is +5 fertility, which would be good. Does the diplomacy one give the same? No, so I think Gunhilde wins, because he's got strong, which is +10% fertility, and 50 clerk, which is +5%, which should give us a chance of actually getting an heir who's of this proper line. Let's see, arranged marriage. We lose 400 prestige. That is increased a lot, I believe. See if we tried to marry her. Would it be as bad? Still 400 prestige. We're just gonna have to take this hit, I think. We'll get some back from the marriage itself, so fine. Right. We have a wife. That's gonna go away. De jure claims for Thuringia and a single province in Lombardia. That's really gonna push us towards our goal. Vassal levies raised too long. They'll get used to it. Righteous imprisonment of this guy. What is he trying to do? He is trying to see the Duchy of Holland granted to a new person. Fine. That's because I gave him too much, I think, up there. If I remember right. Who are you? You are my uncle. Well, you can just be free. That's fine. Nobody was going to pay his ransom, so... Okay. Seeing what we can create. We can create an awful lot. Anyway, let's see what we got in our Lombardia ambitions. We only have the de jure claim on Nice. Is there a way to just get a claim on all of Lombardy? There are no claimants to Lombardia right now. There are claimants to any of the duchies below it. So, Ivrea. Look for claimants. No one. Benevento would be quite good. Although it's not actually part of the land we need. It is a very large part of Lombardia, so it would weaken them a lot if we could find a claimant. No claimants. Okay. Spoleto. I'm starting to think there aren't any claimants yet because we haven't gone through a whole generation of people. I would like to declare war, but I'm thinking there might be an event at some point that would let us have this. Because if we need to be the King of Italy, there is a high chance, I suspect, that we're going to get a claim in this land. Just because it's a story-based DLC here. Well, this part of it is. So, we've got married, fulfilled the ambition. Do we get the event for the marriage? Usually pops up? No? Oh, she must be my courtier, maybe? I don't know. Anyway. Parion of Virtue is the only one we can take now. We might as well take it. Right. Let the game run on. I can unmark these characters of special interest. I don't need to know about them anymore. Okay. See what our vassals think about us right now. The same as they did. We have a strong claim on the Empire of Francia, and we control all of it. We could create the Empire of Francia. That is always a thing. Do we have it here? I'm trying to look down the list to see what... Yeah, we have the Empire of Francia. That would be alright. Creating it. And once we're an empire, we would be able to split up our vassals a little better, to get us a higher vassal limit so that we can actually declare war for lots of land. It's tempting. What do we need to create it? 400 piety and quite a lot of gold. So, can we declare a holy war? That's usually a good way to get some piety. Chief of the Saxons, 1,000 troops. We could declare holy wars on him. Okay. The biggest one would be Brunswick. Keep that in mind. Are these Norse or Catholic? These are Catholic people. They would not accept vassalization because we are not his de jure liege. I think they would accept it if we were de jure liege, so... We de jure have the Kingdom of West Francia, which is only here. I think they're de jure part of Brittany. But they are de jure part of the Empire of Francia. So there's no point conquering these people if we're going to become the Emperor of Francia, because we're just going to come back over there and offer them vassalization. Could attack the Umayyads. How many people do they... Well, that's kind of odd. How many people do they have? 5,000. I think they have a stronger army than it. We're a little bit stronger, but I wouldn't want to attack them straight off. Vera is Catholic. I should do this little check. So we've got Germanic, which used to be Norse, and we've got Slavic over here. So we could attack Bohemia. How many men does Bohemia have? 1,000. Okay. And can we attack here as well? Yep, we could attack first Sorbia. And he has 800 men. So I guess it's just about where we want to expand. Well, what part of Bohemia could we take again? Essen. So we can only take one province from them, so they're not worth attacking. So it's just between the two provinces of Sorbia or the 5 provinces of Saxony. I'm going to attack Saxony. Which one is it? Brunswick. Okay. Although I believe this would create tribal vassals for us, maybe. They don't count towards your vassal limit, so It's an interesting experiment to see what happens here. Raise our levies, and we have no allies we can call to war. That's quite a useful ability to check. I'm going to move these guys back a little bit. We're going to move them to just at the other side of the Rhine. Yams. My brother's keeper. Your mother comes to see you. My son, your brother's plotting against you is dangerous. I know you love him dearly as I do, but something must be done. With your permission, I shall go see him and do what is needed to resolve this conflict. He must not come in the way of you fulfilling your destiny as ruler of all the Franks. But I fear a bloody war. Trust me, it will be best like this. You look thoughtfully at your mother, trying to read her mind. There is an odd look of determination in her eyes. This is a bit weird as an event. I think you're not meant to win the war that quickly. This event is meant to pop up in the middle of the war, so it's the way of ending your brother just gets poisoned, and then you win it. But I think we'll continue letting her go into poison him. It's better not to have one of our vassals who absolutely hates us, so done that. Alright, so this is him calling in, I believe, all of his vassals. Have we got this right? Yeah. Because for tribal attacks, you have to call in all your vassals. Word reaches you that Charlemagne's wife, Gerbia de Betoresis, has received refuge at the court of King Desiderius of Lombardia. Surely there's a plot against you brewing here. This will not go unpunished. There's our claim. I told you, Kingdom of Lombardia. The death of Charlemagne. With the death of your brother Charlemagne, the prestige and honour of the Frankish kingship falls on you. He was your rival, but now he is no more. There is much to be done. But here begins a new chapter in the story of Karl, King of the Franks. Still, he was my brother. Yes. But now he is dead, and I believe we control some more land down here. Is that personally us? Yes. So, we should probably get rid of this land. Wait, is it? It's not as you're under anything, is it? So maybe we don't have to... Oh, I clicked on the Kingdom of West Francia. The counties. The Jura part of the Duchy of Champagne, which we haven't created. And that is part of that's the Jura part of Upper Burgundy. So we should probably give it to him because he doesn't like us because we control it. That'll be a 50 swing. So we'll grant him the county of that. Right. So he controls that now, so he likes us. Did we get any other land that we don't want? I don't think so. Let's check if our vassals are still in the same mindset. Yep. So we're going to finish this war, and then we're going to go take Lombardia. I kind of wish we hadn't started this war now, because it's going to deplete our troop numbers for when we want to attack Lombardia, but it's all okay. Before we attack Lombardia, we will want to increase crown authority though, so that we can appoint our own leaders, because that should allow us to win the fights a lot easier. So, there we go. Keyboard shortcuts mod is working as intended now, because I forgot to activate it previously. I'm not happy that we're leading we're in the middle flank, but we are possibly the best martial person in the land, so it's good. We're going to give the guy a chance. It's generally always the best option to click, because the worst that comes back is it comes back to those two options again. The best is one of them dies and you don't have to care about it anymore, so I'm okay with that. These provinces have very, very little fort defense. Okay. Should be very easy to conquer. Want a war? Let's just pop in here and kill them. What once you got hills? Yeah, it's not enough. We have captured the chief of Lubeck and another chief. That is not any war score, so we should be able to ransom back, but I don't think they have enough money. Let's have a look. Ransom prisoner. You cannot afford the ransom. Okay. Where are they going? Sell. We'll follow. In the chaos of battle, your men have managed to corner Hrolbert. Oh, that's his whole thing. I thought that was a second name coming up, but he resisted bravely before they slew him. Good riddance. I thought he was going to have a second name. I don't know why it told us about this. Okay. And we'll continue following. If we can just stack wipe them, that should pretty much win us the war. Poland! A young nobleman called... Oh, sorry, Roland. I thought that was a P. When I first read it, I didn't see this bit. A young nobleman called Roland has approached you declaring that he wishes to serve you. You have heard his name before. He is known to be a strong warrior and able diplomat, wise beyond his years, and especially familiar with the Breton lands to the west. He would surely be a useful addition to your court. Sure. Okay. We will adopt these ideas for economic technology spread. Let's check out this Roland fellow. Roland de Bretagne. Yeah, he is quite good martial. He's an aggressive leader. That'll be fine. We can use him. Do you want to surrender yet? No, it's just a flesh wound. Well, we'll just go into the next province and start sieging. Is that specifically the war goal? No. I just wonder why that's pulsing. We're going to attack them anyway. Do these people have enough money for me to give them stuff? No. So I think another couple of sieges and we'll win. We do have a lot of attrition here actually. A lot of attrition. Prisoner is asking me to let him out. I'm not going to do that. Or give him better sell. Still not going to do it. Cook has prepared a fine meal, but the priest preached about temperance. So we can have a chance of getting gluttonous. Or we can try and get temperate. Temperate, I believe... I like temperate more. Did we get temperate? No. Okay, so it doesn't matter. We still suffering the same amount of attrition each tick? That is vicious attrition. Things are certainly going my way. Well, we are losing more troops than him. That can't be argued. Right, we will win this battle here. We'll just pop into the next province and win that battle. Those battles, sorry. I think if we just keep winning battles, the war score will just keep rising and we'll win. That way, hopefully. Going into cell. We caught another prisoner that I didn't notice. She can't pay her ransom either. We'll probably execute all of these prisoners if the war ends, but in case they get enough money that we can give it to them before the war ends. Yeah. I'm just holding out for more money. Swords are sharp and dangerous. I can lead the battle better from inside my own castle. We've got Craven now. That means that our leaders... Like, we really don't want to be in charge of any of these armies. Captured another person who can't pay. Do you want to surrender? No, things are certainly going my way. Let's try getting the war goal now. Do a bit of sieging. I think we might have a higher tech than him, but let's have a quick look around. He has no military advancement at all, and we have... easiest way would be here. We only have one, but I think we're a little bit ahead in troop type, maybe. He's not coming to fight us, so it's not really an issue we have to worry about. But I would like to retreat if he starts thinking about attacking us. Oh, he's at war with someone else at the same time he's at war with Pomerania. Okay, that would explain why he's not coming to attack us. 95% now that we got that province. He still wants to surrender. Let's go for Oldenburg. We can grab this before he gets over there, it's fine. You have been spending a lot of time talking to Roland de Bretagne recently. He is not only loyal but wise, amiable, and a very good company. You find you have many things in common. We become good friends. Close friends. That's good. I'm very happy. The Pope likes us more. How much does he like us by? 68. We still owe the money to the Jews, but if we need an extra 10 bonus, we'll just kick them out. Not going to kick them out right away though. He thinks he would be a better marshal. You probably would be a better marshal. This guy already doesn't like us. Okay, you'll be my new marshal. We will have you training troops here. That should be fine. Although it might be better to train them in Troyes because of the amount we've got there. Okay, sister came of age. Okay, we'll make sure not to marry her off to anyone because she's a weak claim on the Empire of Francia. Which could mean that if she marries someone, they could press a claim for her if we become incapable or any other thing. Fingers of St. John the Baptist, discount price for boxes of 10. A bishop brings your attention to the false relics that are being sold at the market at great profits. They do of course generate a lot of commerce and taxes, but still it's rather immoral and blasphemous. So we can lose 9 gold and get 10 piety, or we can have minus 10 with every temple vassal. We're losing the gold. Opinion is the thing that is worth most in this game. I just have to run. 19 February. Yeah, we can run. I believe we can raise troops. Yeah, we don't have to wait for. We don't have to. What am I going to say? Yeah, we don't have to release and re-raise. We can just raise now, which is good. I'm going to let all these troops get over here. So let's speed up the game a little bit. I want to end the war before we end the episodes, so that is why I'm doing this. Luckily, all of these troops are... Oh, we got this war for Holland. All of these troops are individual armies, like they have all of their individual leaders, which, given the AI is not very good at working together, we can use to our advantage. Got about 2,000 troops. We are still leading. We're craven, but we have some good some of our other leaders are good. Just gonna move into this province very carefully. I'm gonna let him arrive and then we're gonna kill his army. So wait to 14th of June. Oh, well, I skipped past it, but we'll just charge him. And we're gonna win this battle. 100% war score. We will enforce demands. Control all of this land now. I'm going to merge and disband these armies. And I'm going to leave the cleanup for next time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you then.